Happy Havoc. Now, I'm gonna say this just because of it, okay? I'm gonna put this out here so I can actually tell you guys why I'm not like energized and whatnot. Your girl's kind of not happy because of so many things. Number one, I'm kind of not feeling well and whatnot. My stomach's still growling and hurting a little bit, but I actually had the motive to actually get up out of bed to actually be able to do something. So that's one thing. Number two, there were spoilers in this game. A lot of people keep spoiling this game for me, and it actually irritates me because number one, I kind of want to know what happens in the game, but no, I keep saying that this is going to happen, that happened already. I feel bad for this, I feel bad for that, and I'm like, hello, can I focus on this? Because as soon as I see it, I know what this is. I have a feeling what's gonna happen. Like as soon as you say the person's name, like I feel bad for this or feel bad for that or anything else, like spoilers or whatnot, I'm sitting here going like, it doesn't bring no joy to this game. And I'm not gonna be like really surprised and everything. Never gonna really want the excitement or whatever coming out for me. But I won't be able to do that if there's so many things. So I'm gonna tell you guys basically what the spoilers was and whatnot. If you guys do not want things to be spoiled or whatnot, just fast forward this 3 seconds. I'll give you 3 seconds. Okay. I already know most about chapter 1, so unspoiled it. Mostly know what happens in chapter 2, spoiled it. I had a hint. I've been given a hint that says that 2 people have been torn down, and 2 people have been torn down inside the segment. So in chapter 3. So thank you. Basically know who ends up doing something in chapter 4, but I do not know what it's gonna happen afterwards when it comes to the trial. And then basically the last but not least, the last one I know basically is saying that 5 people is going to survive this. That's somewhat literally 75% of what's going to be happening in this game. I'm actually not happy about that I know the information. The only things that I will most likely would know that I would not know is what to do in the trials. And it's basically what not to do in the trials, or maybe like semi of the ending, basically. I already know about one part of the ending. The other endings, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I'd rather y'all shut up so I can figure out what's going on. Please and thank you. So, like I said, not feeling well, had a bunch of spoilers, and yeah, that's just it. So we're gonna dive on in to figure out the investigation and to figure out the class trial. Basically, I already know what's gonna go down and everything, which is yay, you know. But let me go ahead and pull up also, y'all. Pull up the chat so that way I'll be able to see and whatnot what's gonna go down. Okay, so that way I'll be able to figure out what's going on with y'all. Alright. Wait, hold on. Let me see something. Options. Oh, so this is already the volumes. Okay, so I don't have to turn it down. This is basically how it is. Alright, cool beans. Alright. Yep, we know Junko ends up dying. Dang. Oh, I was supposed to be reading. Huh? Look at this. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. Oh, he fine. Didn't I just see you in the main menu and you come back here already? Hey. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means... What? That means that everything that happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real.
Let me out of here!
Heck no. Someone save me. Let me out of here. Someone help me.
What's your problem?
You're just not accepting that? Alright. Also, the girl got food and drinks because all this reading is gonna dry up my voice again. But I did know in this game is that I can relax my voice during the trials. Really? So I'm like, that's one thing I didn't know. Kyoko, hey. What's going on? Before we started searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide about what to do about the securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of appointing someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much messed up.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
Why the heck not?
Stop talking.
Ooh. Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. True.
So then.
Fine then I'll stay on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. 2-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Alright. Girl, what's going on? So you finally noticed.
Crap.
Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? Yeah, my room. She died in Makoto's room. Yup. She's right. Then, could it be? At once, everyone gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes have done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feelings of suspicion and fear have returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to go get the bottom. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues from form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say anymore?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. And with that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. No, honey, stay. It just like Kyoko, he was gone. And just like that, Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the crime scene. Oh, scene of a crime, my bad. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a gun did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence...
You're fucking dead.
Well, there you go. They better not let me find them. I'll skip the child cave, their goddamn schools, and myself. I'm serious. There you go. I ain't gonna read that, but y'all understand it. Ew, what type of walk is that? Ew. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know, if we're gonna investigate a murder, how do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
we don't really have to do anything particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is very suspicious.
Oh, shut up, Toko. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. If she ugly already. Don't come any closer. Are you going to kill me next? I might if you keep talking.
So,
well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We might as well at least stick to just, we might as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I'm blackout.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think everyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I'll be going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. but it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me has been still filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why did they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Alright. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I realize I keep saying Sayaka and Sayaka. To be honest, I'm thinking like, oh my god, like it's Sayaka. Okay. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizuno. My answer, no. I'm gonna say Mizuno. It kind of actually makes perfect sense. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was stabbed wound to the abdomen. There was also injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. You have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow, I had to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I had to find out how she was killed. Alright, let's get to investigating. Chihiro, hi. You want to help? Can't leave Junko here. Feel sorry for her. I'd say with her. Understandable. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you. God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is. Just let me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do anything with the investigation right now. Girl. Alright, let's get out of here. I need to start investigating. Get out of this place too. Ain't no point. Let's go into my room. Exactly. We won't make any progress without investigating there. I'm like, that's true. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. The fact that y'all still have her body still right there until maybe like after trial, that's messed up, you know? I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright. Let me talk to the people first.
By the way.
You know, I realized something when I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right, before anyone found the body. I mean, there's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. That is definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
Okay, there we go.
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is a scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find that son of a gun that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in it. But what if it's a girl that did it?
Yo.
That all gets sorted out when the time comes. Okay. Sakura, how you doing? Do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I'm not trying to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether I simply don't know whether or not you did this. There we go. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I'll follow your lead. I see. So basically, no, girl, you got to make decisions on your own too. You can't just depend on everybody. That's my key. Key on the ground has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Yep. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka couldn't have the key here in my room would have the key to my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get in the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even Even if I'm sure she won't, absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have gotten the lock and opened it for any reason. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Psycho was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she would have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Exactly. Lucian going, Alright. The sword has a gold coating on it. There's some stuff off of it already. I noticed that. Replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in an attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of the sheath. I actually didn't know that part. It hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I should have been surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off. Like I said, parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. My saw pelling us in it right now. God dang, I hate what does that. Where's the sheath? Yep. Replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used to attack somehow? And plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath that must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it, right? A heavy sheath like this will only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are these scratches on the sheath? Maybe the knife? I'm guessing maybe self-defense. The knife with the sheath, maybe? I don't know. Yep, mine has not been touched, so it ain't me. Toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence it's been used at all, which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Hey, seriously? Oh, Mondo.
What?
What? We ain't exactly in the mood to be building furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either.
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busting theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys has opened their toolkits yet, cause like, why the heck would we? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than was before. The side could see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little. Most likely my... Oh, wait. I was about to say, my trash can was in here. Alright, so nothing's there. Scratch marks, maybe? The scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Dang it, I was right there in the other room if I've only heard something.
Wait.
Couldn't do that because it's soundproof. Not been possible. Don't you remember all the rooms are completely soundproof? Yep, I remember that one. So something could have happened in the room right next to you. There was no way you could have known. Yep. Perhaps there was another Monokuma strategies creating an idea of setting for murder. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had a soundproof room. I ain't gonna lie. And the reason why is because, like, number one, I don't want to hear anything outside of these walls. But at the same time, like, if there was an intruder and I'm not hearing no screams or nothing, yeah, I would have died. But anyways. Alright. Scratches again, yeah. It looks like there must have been... Yeah, oh yeah. No, I didn't mean that. Oh my god. I already know about this.
Well.
There we go. Anything else? Ooh, notepad. Still here, but I don't think it is relevant right now. Okay. Kyoko! Alright, she's investigating.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you
room.
lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she was doing exactly, but it seemed to be, she seemed to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" I know myself, I'm not a clean freak. I'm not the OCD person. No, I don't think so, but what? No, nodding, she glanced around the room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about this room. Ooh.
So...
What do you mean? I searched for from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mentioned it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roll in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in here and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
that's the question, isn't it? I ain't lint roller. They ain't no, like, they made sure they cleaned that sucker in my room. No vacuum cleaner, none of that. Don't you think we could find that lint roller piece, whatever they took out, whatnot, maybe in like the killer's room? Girl. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up. Force myself to push my panic down. I step into the bathroom. Girl. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was so overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I had to uncover the truth. I had to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up, supported me. Did that one more time. Oh, I can't look anywhere else. Okay. All right. So first, told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now it's no time to take it like that. I pulled out Monokuma's file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of a sharp object that has been thrust into her stomach that must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. It swelled up, I know that one, that's for sure. But there's sort of glitter there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of both hands are totally spotless, so how there's, the fingers on there. And I can tell something's behind. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is where her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted a deadly wound. Alright, and look over here. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Y'all can't tell me that's not Leon's name behind her. Written in blood, there were numbers. That's not numbers, trust me. Did Sayaka do this? So I'm guessing for her, as soon as she got stabbed, if she had a little bit of air breath left, she wrote his name. She wrote the killer's name, basically. So I'm saying this. I already found out who did before the trial started. That's messed up. I'm not gonna lie. While she slid down, did her legs really have to go in and out like that? Did it really have to? And I also noticed as well, it's like, I don't know. I could have swore that your hand's supposed to be all the way down to the floor. Not having like a little shadow right there, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't quick to judge.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers are most like... Let me do the dying message.
So...
Dying. It's something a victim writes right before they die. It's usual as a way of telling people who killed them. But generally, whoever writes it doesn't make it totally obvious. I realized when I was doing like watching the clips and stuff, people keep saying the bloody numbers. I want to know what she wanted to say when it came to the dying message. So that dying message, so basically she just basically said like, at the time they write it, they're basically saying who the killer is. So it's basically not numbers. That's the killer's name. And killer's name, Leon. We got you. They'll either write it somewhere the killer wouldn't know, they could write it in code or something. Well, that's pretty incredible.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of Ellery Queen? No. Who?
Whew.
Never mind. I will look her up whenever I get a chance, but shoot, I don't know who that is, I ain't gonna lie. Anything else I need to know?
It would seem...
Oh. I never seen something written in blood before. Okay. I thought she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like a aspiring poet? Well, me personally, yeah. But the numbers she wrote, what did they mean? Have no idea what they could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers make me think she wanted to use her body to block them. And she wrote that in a location while she was sitting the way we found her. It means that she must have wrote them by turning her hand towards the wall. Like I said, basically, she had a little bit of air left before she died, and she ended up writing it behind her, upside down. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the results would be? The result?
Well,
think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, this case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Well, to be honest, it's just basically saying like, okay, that I know the information, but I need you to know this too because you're the suspect in all this. That's not my Makoto. You didn't realize that? So yeah, look, Leon, hello. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's silent message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, you're so blind, man. But I know. Oh, I should know who I should talk to when it comes to numbers. Who better to ask the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? You mean how it got stuck?
What?
Get stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? Okay, but actually I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? We'll just try to close the bathroom door. I'm sure you will see it right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said to shut the bathroom door. The doorknob. Yep, it's messed up alright. What the heck? Doorknob's particularly about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. So that means screwdriver... If I remember correctly, women have the sewing kits. Men has the tools. Male, Leon, get the picture? Whatever it was intentional. What? It was intentional. Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and end up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girl's bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Yeah. Did you tell anybody about that? Only Sayaka. I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. Yeah, I can see that little smirk, I ain't gonna lie. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of this.
I see.
That clears it all up. What clears what up? I'm so
Goodbye.
lost. See you later, girl. After forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turns and left the room. Alright, so basically what I'm basically hearing is that knowing the girl's bathroom and the guy's bathroom. Did the killer know this was taking place in my room? Because if he had to do that, that means that he would have thought like, oh, this is the girl's bathroom because they lock. This is my room. So basically they actually messed with a doorknob for no reason, unnecessarily. That's what I'm basically getting. If y'all understand what I mean. If I aren't giving my room a good look with something, maybe it should look, please. So we basically just know about my room. We need to figure something else. I should look for the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should check and see what everyone else thinks if they'll even talk to me, that is. Alright, get out the room. Oh, baby, how you doing? I ain't see you.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Cause it could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide a suspicion on his face. Even what you said is the absolute truth. You're still responsible for her death. What did you say? Huh? After all, she would have died if she had died if she hadn't switched rules with you, right? Hey, that's a good point. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me? There should have been me that died. Ooh, that grin and everything. He's so devious. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then dang, he hit some facts. Hey, yo, killer, what's going on? I know it's you.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma Fox as a Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about could it be the nameplate? Oh, you realize you made a mistake? Now, he said nameplate. What do you mean? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the name has my name. Oh, she switched name. Oh. The nameplates have been switched, but the nameplate is like a name on it. Ah. Okay. So someone switched my nameplate. This is... Can I go in her room? I know she died, but... Oh, I can't go in there. I was wondering, can I go inside like dead people's rooms to figure out like what was in there, but nope. Can't. Alright. It said I need to get her DVD. So that means I could be in this room. Let's see, oh, there's a kit and an organ map. The fact that there's a organ map that tells the girls where can you like kill somebody when it comes to the organs, that's messed up. Not useful. The largest organ is your skin, so like... Bingo. Hey, we gotta do something. I need to borrow this DVD. Yep. Gonna need to borrow it, girl. Yep. It's the only thing we're looking at. Alright, hold on real quick, y'all. Alrighty, let's see. Let's walk faster. Good God. Alright. So I had to check up some things. Okay. Where's that DVD room? Bingo. Girl, I'm sorry. I have to look at this. The DVD just like I threw in the garbage. Yelled the DVD. I sat down in front of the screen to put the DVD in the player. I pushed the play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... all y'all outfits are so short. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't accept it. My kids, I'm sorry. Image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Instead of on stage front, etc., it was a face I recognized all too well. Saika. She was there along with her friends. She said she had been so important to her. She was possibly glowing there in some of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made me even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken. Then the voice I come to despise so much began to flood out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
oh, I was correct. I said the last episode, it could have been two things. It could have either been for that thing, it was like, I said it could have been either her father or her mother that was in this video, or her group pop sensations because they were famous. Oh, I did not mean to press that. It's also that I could hardly believe. What the? Saga disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But when I noticed even more than that was the figures of other girls who have been simply collapsed. Ooh, girl.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
That's messed up.
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
You. Look for answers after graduation. She can't. So my question is that since she's gone, what's the girl group gonna do now? Without a warning, the video cut off. What the heck? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say that he was able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone outside the world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take this far? Yeah, leave the area. We know what happened, man. Hey, yo. What's good, sir?
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've recovered something most unusual. Ooh. The door to everyone's room has a nameplate on it. Shows whose room it is, right? Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I said. I said, forget it. I said, no, forget Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Ha ha ha. Okay. You know what? I realized. Let me go to the kitchen. I ain't gonna lie. The reason why is because the knife just came up to my head. The knife just pulled up to my head because it's like the knife was in the abdomen where Saika was at. So let me take a look in here. Hey girl. What's up? You know, are you even skating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. Girl, if you don't get your behind up there and actually go in my room and start investigating. This is all first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I know. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I just been kind of hanging around here. To tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Saika was killed. Wait a minute. No? Okay, so if I recall, I see it. The knives are missing. It looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing for the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Hey, go back to Hina. Go back to Hina. Girl, you was in a she literally said, and I quote that she was in a dining hall when Sayaka was killed. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly appeared like that. Why didn't you tell me in the first place when I came to check up on you? Oh, so it was nothing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yes. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure you could tell everyone I did come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. By the way, did you really kill Sayaka? No, girl, dang. Of course no. I would never. Do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, so I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. Or on the other hand, you two people becoming good friends that were killed. Oh my God, girl.
aww.
I honestly have no idea. Oh, girl. Is there like any other place I can check? That's Fumi. I don't want to go to your room. Wait a minute. Why am I facing? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to do an investigation, y'all. Hold up. Hold on. I'm trying to do an investigation. Hold on. And turn back. They look at me. That's creepy. I don't like that. I don't like it not one bit. So when I go the other way, like when I go all the way down there, they turn around, look at me. I don't like that. That's creepy. No. What room is this? Trash room. Ooh, someone did say something about the trash room. No way to get past. Yeah!
appears!
And the line trash room, this is where all the trash is. As a wide up. So, how do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this past. The only person that won't clean this allowed in. Cleaning duty.
You can't!
Alright, read that. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any
Shut up! My God. My God, man. Alright, so I need someone who has the key. Who has the key? Who has the key? You know what? Let me ask one of y'all. Who has it?
Seems like...
Okay, so no. You? Do you have it? Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Thank you. Alright, happens that medical talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, you soon will be... Yep, okay. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I started... Okay. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate and... Yep.
Here we go!
Alright, cool. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. We were supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and the only person one cleaning duty has access to the key. Well, what's the point of going to do all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time? That is true. But hold on.
So in other words...
Actually... Exactly. If there was no key involved, the killer would have like got rid of all the evidence. That's what I'm thinking.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out whenever they wanted, destroying evidence would be easy. Like I said, the thread would disappear and things would become boring. Boring.
Hey, listen.
Hey, anyway, more important than
Hey, you
that.
bastard.
Hey, Fatty, why did you want to, first of all, we ain't gonna call nobody Fatty. We gonna people call thick. Okay, thick. Okay? Why did you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did
Is
it.
it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
Okay, what are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D, then turn into... I'll never get tired. Okay. I made you to shut up besides doing that all up in my ear. Oh my god. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D, 3D, I'm volunteering to choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is the shower love and affection of 2D. Oh, and peace. Okay.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? Thank you. How are you not embarrassed to say that? You can't say that out loud. If you're so worried about Fumi's question about morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duties, Sakura can accompany them for picking up the trash and dispose of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyways, on another topic, Kafumi, since you on the cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. Please unlock the door for me. We go past from chopping. Pete boss. No, nothing like that. I was hoping to get. Thank you.
You!
Okay, so easy. Please, God Lord. Over the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife, he earned what? Get busy living and get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found this. Okay, this is your fantasy. I don't want to hear that. Please, open the gate. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want to hear all this. Let me go fast forward. Every time he brings something up, I'm going fast forward.
Mr. Naegi!
What?
Doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, aren't you? You fiend, you playing all this along? No. Just want to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy evidence or not. But then the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. Alright. Oh, okay. Ooh. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. Burnt piece like a hunk of burning love. Shut up. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth in a shape. It's probably a seed from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this also someone's. My question is that if the cloth is right there and the incinerator is right there, whatnot, don't you think your hand would have been burnt too? What else? Okay, let's look at the incinerator. It's good 30 feet from here from the gate. And it's on right now. No. Do you see the green and yellow button next to the mouse incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, I know how to do it. Sooner or later you'll be clean duty, so make sure you learn to sleep, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange, I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down
Was
here.
it a fairy?
Perhaps it was working for the fairy. Tofumi, did you realize what you just said? The fairy? No! You said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. About that there can be no mistake. If I've gotten one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Ew, no. I'll make you to never do that again. Please and thank you. I came down to check out the place. I was definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Suspicious.
it should have been impossible for the incinerator to be on it yet. Tell me someone was able to switch to the incinerator without opening the gate. But how's that possible? I'm saying because it's like if someone had their shirt, like their collar, whatnot, everything on them, and it's burnt, don't you think they would have burned their hand too because of like evidence or whatnot? And plus, if it's on them, don't you think like they would have burnt their skin too? So because he said that I'm guessing that the person got rid of the shirt, maybe. All right. Seems that way. Okay. And last but not least, right here. Let's see. There's a shards of broken grass scattered around in the front of the incinerator. It looks like it's some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is that... Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon... Oh my god. Shut up. Oh my god. Here's a tool to show you a glimpse of the future. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I get what you're trying to say, but who did this ball belong to? There's only one... I'm like... Didn't that belong to Hero? I know he said something about the ball soon. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and the glass shards that burnt clothes weren't. Okay. What does all mean, Mr. Navy? Will you be confessing soon? Oh my god, why me?
I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries have been solved one by one. Shut up. I'm leaving. Please, because he gonna give me a headache and I'm gonna knock his behind out. See that looking at me still. Nosy heifer. I'm coming after you, killer. What's good? What's good? Now that person gonna look at you over shit down at you like that. What's good? Hey baby, I come back for you later. Ooh, where the gym at? Where the gym at? No, not here. Okay, my bad, my bad. Hey, what's going on with you?
Listen to me!
Oh.
You hear me? Got it!
Alright, I already know about that. Alright. Move along. Gym's over here, right? Perfecto. Try getting some water. Alright. Anyway. Well, I need more water to be honest. Shoot. Your ball, sir. What happened to it? Gotta get out of here. I had enough. I'm like, hi, how you doing? You smoking weed? I need you to help me out with this. Familiar. Crystal ball. It's all smashed. What the heck?
What the heck?
Only because they said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. How did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belongs to the Pillars of History. Yeah, gone. What? Whoever controlled that crystal ball could have controlled the world. Was that all serious BS? Let me put this all aside for now. So you can say what I thought this belongs to you. Yeah, it's mine. Okay, like I said, I knew it from the beginning. In the laundry room last night, someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Alright, cool. That's all I want to know, sure. By the way, I almost ready to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? I'm like, for him being a ripoff, I bet it's something dumb. Everything I saved up for the fortune telling for 2 full years. It's something stupid. 1,000, ain't it? Million. Pretty cheap, actually. I mean, consider. Oh my god. Just fast forward. Fast forward. The heck? Is it trial?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started?
Ooh, sorry for the trial.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, so that's what the red door is
See you
for.
soon.
That's what the red door is. That's where the trial takes place. Got you. Okay. Alright, hold on, y'all. So that's where it all takes place. Okay. trying to think of myself like, what the red door is for. Well, I know now. Dang! You're late. Man, look! It ain't my fault y'all got some walking feet. I'm getting tired of you.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Then we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they're all really convinced that I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? Leon. Ain't my Leon S. Kennedy. I know that much. The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. I don't gotta talk to nobody. Maybe for my baby. What you gotta say about this? The time has finally come. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Kyoko, what you gotta say? Let's get started. Okay. Anybody else? Mondo, what you gotta say?
What?
Whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn corruption. Okay. Killer, what you gotta say? Cause I know it's you.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job at Killer. Yeah, I know you did your job.
Well then.
Let's begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, I ain't scared.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding the case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. It's Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. Leon! So I raised my voice to try to give myself courage. I turned trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Here's my question. How, you know what? Let me not. I was about to talk about Hifumi, but nah. The steel box descended with a great heavy chunk sound towards the school basement. I wonder if this is how death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to share anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Ooh, the trial about to begin. This is what I've been waiting for. Ta-da! What do you think? Does it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total crap.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats to sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now. Hurry up. We did what he said to find our seats. I'm not right with my mans. That sucks. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else's, which all meant if it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their attentions and ease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavily as we sat there. And so the curtain of our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. It's a lot of deadlies, ain't it? A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Yes. Oh, Jesus. Alright, open e-handbook. What's here? Oh, the truth bullets. Oh yeah, we got all that. We got all evidence. Presents. Okay. Oh. Increased damage to the opponent with a 7 is destroyed. Okay. Damn. Alright. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Shut up.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
I'm so glad I don't have to read no more.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay.
So I'm guessing they
that
pick your
about
16.
does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First
Okay.
up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
All right, just to let you know, my phone is on my left side, is on my bed, so I know I ain't cheating. I want to figure out who done it. So I already know who did it. Leon, okay? So I don't know when am I going to be doing this trial. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear about it? Yes. As things process during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates, okay? During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause, okay? It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried with their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say, okay? Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with triangle, okay? Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast right once. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh my god. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, okay. I can't mess up. Evidence of a struggle, okay. Hey baby, how you doing?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Okay, I was right with the last name,
know
okay.
that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Will you find?
In the bathroom.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay, something's off about what she just said because the psychic had resisted it all. Oh, so Chihiro said something wrong, maybe? Okay. Into my room. Okay, for this first debate, we like to take a quick sidebar. If you aren't able to spot that refute someone's lies or contradictions, arguments will repeat. Okay, arguments will repeat. Yes, I noticed that. There represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots. Okay, I understand that now. Fast forward by holding circle. Okay. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was
Yeah, and the murder took...
In the bathroom.
So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I like this. Okay. Alright. Speak it.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Dang.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Okay.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. The knife. Kitchen knife. Okay. I know what to do now, okay.
So what was used to kill her?
Kitchen knife,
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No.
How could anyone do something like that?
Dang it, dang it, dang
Son of
it.
a bitch.
Dang it, I didn't do it quickly.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife
Do
they
it,
had
do
on him.
it. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
All right. Speak about it, speak about it.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh, so you want to put it on me, huh?
That's right.
Your name's at the back, is right behind us.
The crime.
Shut up, I don't need to hear you.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Okay.
You really believe that?
Yes. She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know daggone well I'm not the killer. Bit more about the non-subject to hear more, yes. You can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. While you concentrate, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everybody else is saying. On top of that, it will steady your aim, making it easier to attack post weak spots. Concentrating like this will consume the focus gauge, and this gauge empties. You can't concentrate, but it's a focus gauge will recover over time. Okay. 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 Hey, I like the music though. It's getting interesting, y'all. I always account, okay.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Shut up.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen.
You
right?
too, shut up.
He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So Hina
was in the dining hall.
We've reached the end.
No, we didn't. Someone was in the dining hall.
So I guess there's no question that but where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen. He did it in secret when nobody...
Shut up.
No, that's wrong.
Shut up, Toko. I got evidence.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I went back to the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives were gone. Yep. So you're saying the knife disappeared when you were drinking your tea in the dining hall. Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
For real?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Oh, this girl got my last nerve.
Idiot swimmer girl?
For real?
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, Do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall
Go say the
answer.
only person
Each
that kills.
murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
That's messed up though, because if you have the killer and then you have the accomplice ends up helping the killer to do this and that and etc. That's a whole, like, that's a lose-lose right there. Basically, if the killer wins, but the accomplice is a go with the killer to like go free. The accomplice is still one of us, and the accomplice dies with us, and the accomplice is to blame one and etc. Then you have or if it's the other way around, the accomplice can go after the killer, say like, oh, they did this and that, and etc. So that means that the accomplice most likely is like, there's really no point of having an accomplice because there's no win-win on that. You know what I'm saying?
So in other words, two people can work together.
You don't get to go free, and if you get it wrong of the killer, you die. There's no, like, why have an accomplice? Just why?
But one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
For real.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Really?
Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did, and thank you. So that means it's just Leon.
I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my
I
tea.
said Sakura. It's Sakura the entire time.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
Oh, y'all didn't know?
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
For real.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared
Need some
thanks to those
Robitussin?
creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means, we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Exactly.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together?
You thought that's a dude?
Unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you,
It's
then
messed
what other
up.
possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Thank you.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
So was I here? Are you talking about? Oh.
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Okay, so the only person who took the knife in the kitchen was Monokuma here. Don't ask me something stupid.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
I'm like, hold on. Because Monokuma, he had nothing to do with it. Hina was drinking her tea, and then basically when it came out, like, she was gone. And, like, it literally just says Sayaka was the one who went to the dining room. So, hello.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Baby, why are you getting me?
See? He did do it after all!
Shut up.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Dang, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone else gonna die.
Hold on.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman game is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's game will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal the important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim and then press triangle to shoot. Okay. If you shoot down the wrong answers, you'll suffer damage in your phone scotch. And this scotch reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't, that must be a crucial point. If you could just figure out what something is. Okay. Alright, then. Hair. I need an A. I need an A. Oh, I gotta keep shooting it? Oh, okay.
Now I understand.
The hair, the lint roller. Oh, that was easy.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Thank you!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes!
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Me too.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Right.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Doorknob.
What do you mean?
The doorknob.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah, the door, oh, excuse me. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom and the evidence that proves that it is the object, yeah. The doorknob. But which one, though? Oh, the killer broke.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice at first, but it's at the key point there. Oh my god, how many are these? Like, god dang, this is much tutorial. Here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, and no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one. Okay. I'm understanding now. Okay. I'm understanding.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Correct.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Mm-hmm.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Then the killer ran after her.
Mm-hmm.
And they got into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
Wait, no.
To finish the job, they
Leon's story doesn't sound right.
We already know the answer.
Leon's quote.
The incident took place in Makoto.
She didn't lock it.
First, she then fled into the...
Then the killer ran, and they got into the bath.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust because Sayaka had locked it.
Get that.
No, that's wrong.
Killer.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
My bathroom frame.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true
I'm
can
about to
be.
say, speak up,
But
Bear.
you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
They thought it was a
Everyone
girl's
should have known
bathroom.
you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
It was in my room. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene was the crime. About the scene of the crime they didn't know was it was taking place in my room.
I got it!
The girls' bathroom's locked.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't
I'm
even
actually
know
getting
where
smart
he
in this
was?
trial. I'm surprised.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room,
then there would have been a lock.
And there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you, stupid. My God. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Leon.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Shut up. You haven't said nothing all
What
the time.
happens if we
all
can't
this
decide
time.
on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
We don't know who did it, though.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Why can't be disrespectful,
It's fine,
Celeste?
it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That is true.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer, right? There's no way Psycho will let me come in because... No. Where is it? Oh! Bingo.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
I never had my key. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure she absolutely won't open it, otherwise it'll be the point. What's the whole point of switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Oh wow. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. 5 minutes, come see in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Love the classics.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So Sayaka.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Yep.
Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into two...
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Please.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Is she Russian? I don't think I understood that part. I don't know if she's Russian or not. It sounds like it. Dorm nameplates. They were switched.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Hold up. No. We switched rooms.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Exactly.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, then who did it?
The only person who could have switched the nameplates, the only person who knew about how to switch was, rooms. The killer had no clue because the killer got a message saying that make sure that you got the nameplates right. It ain't me, so...
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was...
You can also infer as much from
I
her
didn't mean
note.
to skip that. Exactly, it said on the thing. Check the nameplates and make sure you don't get the wrong rooms. Literally,
She
it said that.
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Who though?
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Have you not looked at the file? The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken in the fixed sword is because when you looked at her wrist, there's no doubt. Let me see this one.
I got it!
Okay.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist.
I thought I had to
and
go
it
to the
should become
Makuma
pretty
file.
clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to
to
solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what let's take said that would need to be made clear. Okay, but oh my god, it's another tutorial. Oh my god. But let me actually say this too. It said in the Makuma file that she was killed around 1:30 in the morning. Don't you think that because of the coding and whatnot, don't you think the killer would have had some like golden stuff on that person too? So that means that around that time he would have had gold coating all over it, and there's no water, no nothing you can use at all. So I feel like not only you have coating all over yourself or maybe whatever, but all over your room because hello, evidence, you know? Might as well shoot. What is it about? Aching, used to these non-stop debates somewhat. Starting with these next debates, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets in your truth cylinder. Oh man, just like that with these weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right two bullets with it. Okay, if you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press L1 to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the L1 button to cycle through each bullet, okay? Or you can hold down the L1 button to use left stick to, okay. Logical skill will be set to mean. Then good luck and have fun, okay. I'm gonna have to figure out what that means, but okay. So I got 3, okay. Okay, I got to hear all this then decide.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
There's something I'm missing there. If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, oh, I'm sorry.
Shoot!
My bad. I think it ain't about one more. I'm sorry.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first sword-based sneak attack.
Okay.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
I think it has to do something with Toko, right?
When the fighting broke out,
The culprit, and that's when the first sword-based
sneak attack.
No, I didn't mean to press that. Okay,
Mizono's wrist.
into it, okay.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit
No!
took that
Oh
from
my
her.
god.
And that's exactly what happened.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit
I'm so
grabbed the
stupid.
sword.
L1,
And that's when the first
L1.
blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
Oh my god!
And they killed her with it.
Oh my god,
And that's
bro.
Exactly what happened.
I'm losing time.
When the fighting broke, the culprit, and that's when the first sword-based.
And that's what broke.
So, she tried to fight. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
No.
Shoot!
Oh my god, I'm about to die! Oh my god!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit
it
grabbed
the
the
she?
sword.
And that's when the first sword-based.
And that's what broke.
So, she grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
No. Oh my god.
Shoot!
Am I missing something? I'm about to die,
When the
y'all.
fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back.
Is it the sword?
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Oh my god. I don't know what it is. Oh my god. I'm getting aggravated.
When the
I
fighting
got
broke
one
out,
more left.
the culprit grabbed the sword.
Wait, hold on. I got one more left and I'm about to die. Hold on, y'all. That's it? Okay, I'm missing something. Oh my god. Quick select. You press L1, 2 bullets will be automatically loaded according to the, yep. Loaded 2 bullets. Yes, I know that. Firing, yes. Concentration, focus scotch, influence scotch. Oh my god. I don't know what to do.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
I'm missing something. If a person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. The sheath!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
I quit. I lost. Oh my god.
Shoot!
I lost. Oh my god. It's my first loss. Dang. This is a show. We're about to die. Nobody believes me. No one wants to hear what I have to say. We have already come to the debate. What? Well then, the class trials especially assured now it's time to reveal who's the blackened. It would appear the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
No, it's not. Yes, give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
Come on. Alright, we gotta read this. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right true bullets with the right, with statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you damage with your influence gauge. You can press the L button to rotate the cylinder and choose which one to fire. Press the release L1 to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the L button, then use the left stick to select the specific bullet. By the way, the logic difficulty is set to kind. Fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purpose this time, the logical difficulty will be set to mean. Then good luck and have fun. That doesn't help me at all. That doesn't help me at all. Okay. It's the sheath, but what too?
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Yes.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Wait, no. Wait.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
I don't know.
Shoot.
It has to be something with Toko.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Oh my god, oh my god, y'all!
Shoot!
Y'all, I'm getting angry. I don't know what to do.
When the fighting broke out,
okay,
the
let's
culprit
listen.
grabbed the sword.
Yes.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back.
Yes.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
I mean to
that's
press that.
Exactly what happened.
What am I missing here? If the person with the sword really did attack first, then there's no explanation of how a certain part of the sword got damaged. It's
when
the
the fighting
sheath.
broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
I'm about to, oh my god. I'm about to look this up, y'all. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm about to look this up. If I get it wrong one more time.
Shoot!
When the fighting broke out, the
I
culprit
listen one more
grabbed the
time.
sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
If I get it wrong one more time, y'all, I'm just gonna have to look it up for this one. I would cheat for once. One time I'll cheat. Cause I don't know.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
I was doing real good until this happened.
Sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then
hold on, I want to see something though. Hold on.
And they killed her. And that's exactly what happened.
Fast forward that. I want to see if there's a way to do this.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow...
Wait, hold on. Let me see. By holding R way, catches. Okay. 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 Hold down the L1 to hold get you energy. I know that one. Triple flashback. If you're attacking a weak spot, then hold down the triangle. You can use this because. Oh!
Was dealt.
Alright, hold on.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Can I let me?
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
Oh, jeez.
So she grabbed.
I think I might know what to do.
And they killed her with it.
Okay, hold on. I think I know what buttons to first.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay, I think I might know what happened.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
I can't do that? Okay.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
I quit. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, when I said I am searching this up, I'm not playing with y'all.
When the fighting broke out,
ooh, child, hold on.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke
Like,
Miss
I feel like I know
Mizono's
what I'm
wrist.
supposed to do, but it's like,
So
it's Toko.
she tried
Toko
to
has
fight
the
back.
answer, but I can't, like, I tried
She
every
grabbed
bullet.
the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
I feel like it's a sword sheath, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's
Wait,
wrist.
you know what? Let me not cheat. Let me not cheat.
So she
Let me
tried
not
to
cheat.
fight back. She grabbed
I am
the
wasting
kitchen
precious
knife
time.
she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
Wait.
And they killed her with it.
Toko
And
was
that's
right about
exactly
this.
what happened.
Hold up. I think I'm understanding this now. I think Toko's right because Toko... Wait, huh? Okay, hold on. It's
When
the
fighting
sheath.
broke out,
It is.
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Thank you. Okay. My God, I know it's the sheath. I'm saying going like, what the heck?
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Oh, if I die again.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Yeah, I was about to quit if I did
Something
again.
You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and
Ah,
explain it so
oh,
I get what the hell's
Jesus.
going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
I was this close to find the answer, but I'm like, you know what? Let me not cheat. Let me go ahead and use my brain.
Take it out of the sheath first.
My God, it
right?
took forever.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
The knife.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere, then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Exactly. That was one part I was like, eh.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would have touched it? Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
The coating.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off.
Exactly.
All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
What time is it?
Maybe she
3:47,
washed her
okay.
hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that?
Water
Is it
turns
because
off
you
after
think
10.
I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
I'm a herder. There's a certain regulation. The water turns off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Girl, you need to take a shower after this trial.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have been without the sword. Sayaka.
I got it!
I get my health back. That's fine.
She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the
we
attack started
discovered
with...
that.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
To frame me.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
to frame me
was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Dang.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Correct.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Yep.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
Shut up, Monokuma.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
There's a time limit?
Yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Alright, here we go again. Dying message. Ooh. It was Leon.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Stupid.
No, that's wrong.
Stupid. No hesitation. I knew.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dying.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask.
Okay.
Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to
I
use
just
her
want to get this
left
over with.
hand to
This is the
write.
longest trial.
Sure.
I hope I don't
think
have
we
to go
can
to
all
court
agree
one day.
Sayaka wrote it. But what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Killer's name.
Huh? What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers, more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Leave her alone.
The gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
It's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh. Rotate it. Maybe if I see something.
God. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Oh yes. Give me the chance. Give me the chance to pick the person. Come crystal clear, yup. Oh, give me. Oh, give me. Oh, give me. Oh, give
Here's
me.
my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. Leon. Or more accurately, Leon.
You're in trouble.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Is it really?
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that
Look how
happen to look like my name.
Look at his face, how he got fired up so quickly.
It's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Look how fired up he got,
If
y'all.
you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The shirt and the ball. The shirt. Wait, that's the thing I found up here. Where is it?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Sweating.
Is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
No.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Oh man, he gotten.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which is the killer was able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention. Wait, there's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out where it's where, how, when, how, where is the incinerator, how, it should be how, and when after that. So how?
I got it.
Because when after he killed.
Closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
There's you, stupid. No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being one of the cleaning duties. That's exactly what proves Leon is the real killer. Alright, let's get to this. I feel like this may be the last one. I don't know. The crystal ball. Okay. I feel like this may be the last one, but I don't know. Might be able to shut him down.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Let me hear it first, and then I'll make a decision.
Get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me? No!
I think I know what's going on. There's absolutely a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key. Killer was able to turn it around by using something I found around there. The ball.
The key to the trash room.
I'm understanding.
Whoever was on clean.
So the only one, the person.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, that's wrong.
I realize he's the ultimate baseball player.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
You mean tell me when it comes... Hold on.
If you can't get...
You mean tell me that in order to figure out like who is like the killer, whatnot, it's based on their talents? That's what I'm hearing.
Past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
You realize how small that gate was? It was like right here. How did that ball squeeze through that?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off to let someone down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
But how can the shirt fit through the
All
gate?
you have to do is
see
look
how
at the
small
scene
the gate
to know that
was?
the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
Shut
But
up.
the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Correct.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Yeah.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
No.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
the ultimate baseball player. Where you at?
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not
Shut
the
up.
killer!
Yes, you are.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
This
Say
whole
what you
time
want,
so
Leon.
long.
But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I'm like, can y'all just give me a simple tutorial? My God. Every case has one last element to the class. I bet you ain't gonna be the last element you're gonna give me. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the class. For the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at missing sections, press the X button. Holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Finish the thought. Okay. So, let me see. My room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. Okay. So let me take a look. Oh, that one. Oh, you dragged it. Okay. 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 Wait. They used the object to deflect psychics, okay, which the infinite that was damaged. Wait, then what is this one? When they saw Psychic attack the killer with the knife, they noticed something in my room. They noticed something in the room? Oh! And then... ooh! This, right? And then, wait, how you do this? Oh, I move like that, okay. After the killer counters Psychic's attack with the attack, what do they do next? Ooh, this comes with the... Wait, wait. Right? Hold on. I think I might be wrong with one thing. Oh, my bad. I might be wrong with one thing, but I'm gonna go through it just to make sure. They forced the bathroom door open. The only logical way they would have done that was ooh. Okay. So I'm guessing I'm reading this from left to right, okay? And then that, and then that, and then that. And then after she was stabbed, Sayaka used the leather for strength to at least something behind the note, the dying message. Okay. Right. Okay. He watched her, she was shocked that she died. And then the killer used an item room to dispose of evidence. The lint roller. Where is it at? Where's it at? I'm like, it just gave me right here, the answer right here. See, look how small that is, y'all. You mean to tell me that that ball could have fit the shirt and the base and the crystal ball? You gotta be kidding me. All right, objects to throw. Okay. And then, oh, this in there. And this one was the shirt. Where you at? Hey, go back. Where you at? I think
the killer is you.
Okay.
Let's see if I got it right. I better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Okay.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Oh no! Oh crap, okay. There was one other one I was thinking of. Wait, is it that one? This one?
Here's exactly what happened.
No. Oh man. Oh wait. Put you right here. Put you right here.
Here's exactly what happened.
There we go. There we go.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh, I was right about that. Okay.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
Yep.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Yeah.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Ooh.
Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
For real?
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
For real? Your first... Oh, I was about to be in. Would you like to hear more? Please? See, I told you it ain't gonna be the last element. Ooh, what's this? Sometimes during the class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTB and whatever it was. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements with a time rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the scene and reaches the center. Press X to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement if you locked in within. Okay. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull this off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutive start combo. Okay. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, there is a time for hitting each button, so watch out for that. Deal enough damage to the opponent in their weakness. Okay. At that point, you can press triangle to shoot it down with a chupo like any other statement. Okay. Refute the statements fast enough, you become victorious. Just like before, in your fluence cards reaches, you fail. Okay. Ooh.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
The screwdriver.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
No.
Stupid, 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 stupid,
Yep. The screwdriver. He used his own toolkit. Alright, let's do this. I'm nervous. It's okay.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid!
Oh, I think I'm understanding now.
Lie. Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Oh my god, it's getting harder, y'all. Oh my god.
Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Oh my god.
You lied. Stop talking.
I did it.
Where's your proof?
Get it.
This should prove it.
I did it. I got it.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
Screwdriver.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Their own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh?
Oh,
If
shut
you
up,
say
huh?
you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Yes, honey.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
We did our job, man. Hey! Hey, okay. I got an A. Even though I failed, okay. I failed one time and that's fine. Oh, Jesus.
Looks like
Trial's
you reached your
finally
verdict.
over.
Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Whoo! Yes, sir. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawara.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the heck is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was killed or be killed.
So that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'll be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I will wind up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me just to accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we came out with really is the truth, then that truth is the Sayaka who's trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind is all because of that video. Even if I couldn't handle what I saw in there, if I was told that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The only thing that was important to her than anything else was her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them and Sayaka,
I
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I meant it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's what Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So when she did...
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
That's why I said I didn't need no assistant. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. I feel like they were on good terms, but then when she saw the video, once you're dead, that's that. The entertaining industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, trying to kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. What did you just say?
Phew.
I understand. I really do. Yep. You're in the utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger despair when they collapse. Stop messing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka's being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything is all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy on lunch at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched on tomorrow without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough that I was sure it was going to leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Dang it.
Ba-bum.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you was going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoiding punishment. You did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawara will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Oh, yeah.
You mean execution?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heart of a moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way, head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong? Ooh.
Do you understand?
She got a good point. You had a number of chances to stop you were doing. Ooh, would you choose not to? That's what you call self-defense. Is it not because you have an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No,
why...
that's not. Stop it. I had enough of this.
Oh.
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, weren't you not? Can we not bring that up? He killed your person, Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blame Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
Swa. If it weren't for you, this would never happen to Sayaka or Leon. We would have been fighting. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you wake into your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more than identical. There was an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Isn't that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Chills! Kills!
Let's hurry up and get what's everybody waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Now then, yep. Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
Ooh, I'm getting chills, y'all. Alright. Oh, Leon. What Celeste said about that self-defense, she had a good point. And everybody watching. Not the face. That is painful. If I were correct, isn't baseball the hardest ball ever? And it's 1,000. What we saw was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world except living here forever. And that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Poo-hoo-hoo. Citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal.
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying is quite fit together.
Shit.
I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your behind it to the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in here in this insane place. You're trapped, aren't you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the blanket punishment. That's what everyone's waiting for after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Just like that, he was gone. He left us there overwhelmed by nightmare turned reality. Ooh. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered to my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that. It's true. Sayaka meant to double cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can't know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she could use her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. That is true. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
There's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that was it.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, though, others should never be able to break free such a desperate situation. Move past her death. I can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I carry them with me forever. I'll carry their moments with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the harder road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Kidding. I just have a pretty good intuition. Ah, dang. 12 left. Woo. No, y'all didn't. Y'all disrespectful. No, you didn't. Not just give me a baseball bat. What time is it? Okay. Alright. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stop it right here. I am. Sorry, y'all. I got to. Oh my god. I'm sure. I'm like, it's already saved. Ooh, Monokuma. Well, we figured out that point of the investigation, the trial. I ended up knowing who did it when it came to the investigation, and then we saw Leon's punishment. Wow. So now Leon, Sayaka, and Junko are out of the process. 12 of us left. Hey, I can't wait to see who's gonna be the last 5 standing since I've been spoiled, but it's okay. If you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe to this. I really appreciate you guys staying with me, and I'll see you guys the next time.